Welcome back to another video on Stranger Geek, and today I'm going to be showing you another beginner's editing tutorial on Videostar. Like I said in my previous tutorial, you do need the pro version of Videostar, or at the very least you have to have multi-layer clips. So let's just hop into this.
First you're going to press new, multi-layer, you already know the drill, hopefully. And so you press 1 and press the picture that you may or may not already have. If you don't have the picture, just where it says where you can select whatever you want. Here, I'll show you. You would just press photo, like right up here. Okay, yeah, you just press photo, but we don't need that. So since this is the beginning of the edit, here it sounds like this. I want to start it off maybe being zoomed in a little bit. Okay, so it's at 150. So for me, I'm gonna make it go back a little bit. I don't know how. Oops. I'm gonna drag it back about 20. So it would be 104. And so I would put the little arrow down right there and make sure the size is at 100, and I'm gonna do this curve where the straight line used to be. So it looks like this. It may not look the best because we haven't really added everything onto it yet. So okay, so at the end you're gonna make sure the path is locked into where it originally was. And you're gonna just drag it a little bit at this front, at the start, so it should look like this. And you can do the same thing for the curve too. So it should look like this. So now at the very end, where there's a straight line, on the curve and the path, you can do this. For me, on the curve, I keep on saying curve, I think I mean like rotation thing, I don't know. But so I usually do this one, and then on path I usually do the more bouncy one, so it should look like this. And of course, if it's like a little bit too shaky for you, which it's a little bit too shaky for me, I don't know why I just enabled that. Okay. You can drag it a little bit closer to how it's normally gonna be. So it looks like this. And so again, okay, so then you go to mirror, make sure it's on whichever one you like, and then go press the color and go press tracking blur. I'm gonna unfavorite it really quickly so you'll see where it is. So if you scroll over here, it should be with all of the other blurs. And you can adjust that to however much you want. I'm gonna adjust it to this much, I think. And since it's the beginning of the edit, I'm just gonna do black as 2, and then go into it. And I'm gonna go to the first little spot that I had, so 104, and then on opacity, make sure it's just all the way at 0. So now it looks like this. It will create, okay, it should look like this. Okay, now you are done with the first part of the transition. I totally forgot about the zooming in and out part, like at the very end. So you can, if it's easier for you, you can just make it a video clip and then go back into the video clip and edit it. But, so I forgot to do that. I have to show you guys how to do that. So I will go back about 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All you have to do to go back is just tap like further down over this way, and if you're back here and you want to go certain ways, you just tap up there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so at the 100, you're gonna make sure it's at 100 here, and then zoom into however much you want. I'm gonna go into 135, and make sure it's at this curve instead of the straight line. Oh, make sure it's at this curve instead of the straight line, because it looks better when it's a curve. And then make sure, for zooming in, you don't really need mirror, but make sure tracking blur is on. Okay, so now I go to multi-layer. Since we zoomed in, you have to on size, you have to make it go down. It doesn't really matter how much you do it, as long as it's at 100 at the end, and it's like less than 90. So then, however many back you did on the first transition, that's how many forward you have to go. So I did 5, so I have to go forward 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that, and then press the little line and make sure it's at 100, and then where it's a straight line, put it on this curve. So right now, oops. Okay, right now it looks pretty bland. So at the end, I'm gonna make sure that the path and rotation are set to how they originally were. So then we can go back and do this and do the same thing as we did earlier. You also don't have to drag it in the same spot. I probably shouldn't do that, because then it gets boring a little bit. Of course, you can change it however much you want. So I don't want it to be that shaky, so I only did it a little bit. As you can see, I only rotated it by 1, and I'm gonna rotate it 1 by this way, and I barely moved it from its normal location. Oops, okay. Then you need mirror on this one, and then tracking blur, and mine looks like this. Okay, so since we zoomed out on the last transition to get into this transition, we're gonna start by it being zoomed in like we did at the beginning. And okay, we have 119 again. So I'm gonna go over 20 for this. You'll see. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And I'm gonna go back to 100. Use this one. Make sure everything is locked how it's supposed to be originally, and make the curvy transitions. I don't want it to be super curvy, like super bouncy. So it looks like this. So I'm pretty sure you guys get the idea of this. You're just gonna zoom in and out until the very end, and yeah, I'm just gonna make a time lapse of me doing it. So yeah, guys. so once you have this, you're gonna want to make a replica of it and make the first one, here really quickly, actually no, make the second one, it's the one that you can see. Go to color, go to saturation, and make sure it's at the very bottom, and go to edit keyframes and make sure the opacity is 0. And then once it starts to do this, I'm just gonna here, just watch. Okay, I'm just gonna keep on doing this, changing the opacity 0 to 100, 0 to 100, 0 to 100. Okay, I'm really see if there's anything else that I could maybe use for this, because there used to be a good one, B&W Shift, that's what it was. So this is what the edit looks like. Okay, so once you're done with the whole edit, press on edit and then press merge scenes and then merge your whole thing together. Okay, then press new and then press transform, and you can, from there you can edit your coloring. On mine, I'm pretty sure it's just pretty simple.
Hey guys, thanks for watching my video till the very end. If you found it useful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. Share it to a friend that might want to watch this tutorial. And yeah, that's about it. See you guys in the next video.